Today I will show you the exact process how I edit blog article using Grammarly online. Grammarly performing grammar check online. That's what I use it for, to perform grammar check online for my blogs, because I'm not native speaker. And Grammarly has been very good for me, at least for my blogs. I take the article, I plug it in, and I let Grammarly do its magic, artificial intelligence, and tells me what to do. And I use paid version of Grammarly because paid version of Grammarly offers like 4 to 5 times more than unpaid version. So Grammarly is a grammar check website which performs grammar check in English. I heavily use Grammarly to catch grammar mistakes, and in this video and in other videos, in series of videos, I use Grammarly and show you how to catch grammar mistakes online using Grammarly. Essentially, this video explains how to use Grammarly for beginners, which is simply awesome. How to use Grammarly for bloggers, writers, students, business, and so on. You can definitely use Grammarly for business. It is incredibly helpful. And Grammarly does English grammar correction. Grammarly essentially is a English grammar correction app, depending on how you use it, on your phone or on website, or it's English grammar checker app, or English grammar checker app, I guess, depending on how you use it. And Grammarly is very good grammar checker. So Grammarly is very good grammar checker. I'm totally happy with it. It's not perfect, but it's very good. It does a lot of work that humans would do otherwise, and that would cost much more. That's what's going on. We're moving toward artificial intelligence. So here in this series of videos, I'm showing you how to use, and you can watch what I do. I'm just clicking and watching suggestions by Grammarly. I click, I accept them or I deny them, depending on I like them or don't like them, depending on what key phrases, keywords I need to use for my blog. So I mean, it's a lot of clicking, but Grammarly makes life so much easier. I cannot explain to you. Million times easier. If you write a lot, gosh, this is just, not using Grammarly is a crime, okay? You can see link to Grammarly. Obviously, it's my affiliate link in description of this video, but I recommend it because I use it all the time. I use paid version of Grammarly. So I'm showing you the series of videos how to use grammar checker Grammarly to edit posts very quickly, articles, and very easily. Not only mistakes, Grammarly catches not only grammatical mistakes, grammar mistakes, but also suggests style changes, sentence changes, like a human would do. So English grammar correction of errors is a primary Grammarly task. You also can learn how to use grammar properly by watching those watching these videos and watching Grammarly suggestions. Grammarly is an English grammar correction software which you can use to do grammar correction online. Grammarly software became better in the last few years. So it's becoming primary grammar check software for around the world. By the way, founders of Grammarly also were 2 programmers from Ukraine who previously created Dropbox. If you know such website, it's the same people, same coders created it, same programmers, I guess. Both startups. Now Grammarly basically does grammar review English, and I use Grammarly to review grammar English online for my articles. I do it all the time. I always review grammar in English online using Grammarly before I post any article. So I use it Grammarly to review grammar and spelling in my articles. And if you ask me a question, is Grammarly worth it? I would say it's definitely worth it. At least for some portion of the year, it's definitely worth it. You can buy it for at least several months to do your work, then take a break, then buy another several months. But if you write a lot every month, Grammarly is definitely worth it to purchase premium version of Grammarly. Now, is Grammarly score accurate? You can see it when you do changes on the screen. In the right hand corner, it's calculating score all the time. Now, Grammarly score is generally accurate because although they use their own standards, so to speak. Google uses own standards, other companies may own standards, but it's generally overall more or less accurate. Like your SEO has more strict standards than Grammarly, but Grammarly generally more or less accurate. All right. If you ask me what grammar checker is the best, I'm just gonna say that Grammarly is one of the best grammar checkers out there. Grammarly, besides just checking your mistakes and errors in grammar, Grammarly helps you to be concise and laconic and stylish by the premium version only. Helps you gives you suggestions about style and sentence structure and other things which unpaid version doesn't show. All right, it doesn't help you to do that, but paid version allows also to do some style and sentence structure editing to make it more readable and understandable. You can see overall score right now is 81. All right, there's still some work to do because all this correctness, 104 things to correct. Right, you can see that on the screen, and I just click. It's a lot of clicking, but it makes work so much easier and faster and cheaper than hiring for what is it, $30-something per month. Grammarly, one article costs, if say you hire somebody to edit it, one article could cost you anywhere from $50 to $60 per person to edit it, and in a month I can edit 100 articles if I want to. All for the same price of $36. And while humans, professional English speakers, professional English language editors may do a better job than Grammarly, just imagine I would have to spend $5,000. All right, and for beginner Grammarly is just an excellent tool only for $36 a month. So Grammarly writing suggestions are also helping me to make better articles. All right, so essentially I'm kind of doing Grammarly review YouTube. So if you want to know what is Grammarly Premium, this is what you see on the screen. I'm working with Grammarly Premium. It gives you suggestions for all suggestions on the right sidebar. You can see on the screen for correctness, for clarity, for engagement, for delivery, style guide. So it does a lot of work. Now, is Grammarly Premium worth it? I really told you about it already. How does Grammarly Premium work? This is how it works. You can see it right there on the screen in the process of my work. All right. I do some additional editing later on, but the basis, the basic stuff, the most important stuff, the foundational grammar check is done by Grammarly because it takes, I don't have to review articles so hard for small errors because Grammarly does it for me. I save a lot of time and I can publish more articles per month just because I use Grammarly. All right, so Grammarly Premium is definitely worth it. Now, I wouldn't necessarily call it, Grammarly tutorial video, but it kind of is. This is Grammarly tutorial video. I'm just showing you how does Grammarly work. I'm showing you on YouTube how does Grammarly work YouTube video, and this is how you use Grammarly for bloggers, I guess, or for anyone else. So I mean, without trying to repeat myself, Grammarly, I perform on this screen. I perform Grammarly check online, or using Grammarly, grammar check online using Grammarly. I'm sorry. And Grammarly is a grammar check website which checks grammar, that performs grammar check English, and you can use Grammarly to catch grammar mistakes. So this is what it is. So if you were wondering how to catch grammar mistakes online, you just use Grammarly. It's gonna help you, and especially if you are a native speaker, it helps a lot. That's what I heard from other bloggers who were native English speakers. But if you are not native English speaker and you want to write correspondence in the business, you want to look presentable and good, and especially if you need to write a lot, writing articles, doing blogs, whatever you need writing for, you definitely need to use something like Grammarly to make sure that your articles or correspondence or letters look good. See how easy it is? I just click, and I can deny, I can reject, or I can accept suggestion, and I don't have to type anything. Grammarly types by itself. So Grammarly for beginners is an excellent tool. I told you about it, and I told you that you can use Grammarly for business. You do English grammar correction using Grammarly. And Grammarly also has it, besides being just website, Grammarly I think has English grammar correction app too, which you can put on your phone, and essentially it's English grammar checker app, which you can put on your mobile, I think. I don't use mobile because I do desktop or laptop editing. So Grammarly is decently good grammar checker, and it's very popular grammar checker. About 20 million people use it already. You know, there is a joke about 20 million flies, but this is not the case here. It's a really good thing. Okay, all right, just give me 1 second. So I will let you keep watching the process of my editing, and I usually, especially Grammarly is helpful when I'm really in a rush to publish articles, when I need to meet deadlines and I really need to rush them, and it saves so much time. See, I don't have to type each word and retype each word. Grammarly does it by itself. It plugs in the correct version of the word, and that alone, when you have to do 300 corrections, that alone can save you at least half an hour or more for each article. And for 100 article, that's hours and hours, if not days of time saved for you. This is excellent tool. You probably don't understand. Some of you don't understand the benefit of it, and I didn't understand the benefit of it until I needed to write a lot of blog posts, blog articles. So I'm almost done with correctness here. And you can see the bar. You can see that I'm using Grammarly to do correctness. That's the first stage. I do correctness first because it's most critically important, critical mistakes and errors. And overall score is 86, which is already not a bad score, but because it's paid version, we're gonna move further and further. We're gonna go to make score almost 90. Because right now we just corrected only, major mistakes. So we go into clarity, and this is part 1 of the video. I will post part 2 of the video because I split them into 15 minutes. Me using Grammarly. Now this is mostly clear, but Grammarly suggests how to rephrase sentences. So it's not only grammar checker, it's also style checker. Grammarly suggests how to change the style, how to better your style of your article. And that's what I like about it. It gives you more laconic suggestions, better English. It has, obviously, machine learning is involved into it. And Grammarly did get better in the last few years. I remember using it before. It wasn't as good as now. Now it's getting better and better, and it will continue to get better. So I guess, guys, this is it. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you very much.